Sorry, lads, you'll have to wait till some time. I know. Get to the back of the queue. Come on, let's go on. The back of the queue! Come on. Is that it?
Yeah. I'm a barmaid, you know.
Yeah, and I'm an MC. Bloody Fraser.
See this, Betty? This is what I strive for. This is what makes it all worthwhile.
You mean the lying, cheating, graft, double-crossing and blackmail?
Small price to pay for respectability. I have clawed my way to the middle, and now I mean to enjoy it.
Another banger, Fraser?
No, it's the wife. I'm only trying to sparkle since you can't manage it. Don't be so touchy.
I hate these dues. I can't blend.
They're wild boar, you know, from Harrods.
As opposed to wee boar from Clarkston.
Quiet, you'll get us ejaculated.
Campbell brought them back from a business trip. He's a top surgeon, you know.
Oh, right. I wonder how you cut this off.
Campbell. Another one? Good God, that's the third in as many weeks. And it's severed, you say? Well, here's what to do till I get it.
Yes, that's the trouble with the professional life, eh, Fraser? One's time is never one's own.
Oh, you're right there, Crawford. Come the weekend, one is frequently Donald ducked. In fact, I'm going to have to get on the mobile myself.
Oh, I quite understand. I'll leave you to it.
Who'd you phone him? Chat line?
Hey, I'm a player too, no? I can hold my own with these guys.
Flexure of the tendon, or, in the incipient stages of the procedure, any hemorrhaging arising from shock or trauma.
Todd, it's Fraser. How's the Mr. Custard contest going?
Well, it would go a damn sight better if we had some custard, seeing as you forgot to lay it on.
I was busy. Busy getting your kilt.
Oh, yeah, found that, Fraser. What tartan is it? Hunting dickhead? You were pushing me very close to the edge, Fraser. Very close indeed. Come on, Ina!
I'm not a happy woman, Mr. Dodd. I'm hired here as a cleaner.
I'm meant to be management.
And I'm a barmaid who's expected to do the work of four.
All right, it's all right.
Look, man, I've got two artistes in the van, buff naked, went to have a bath in Semolina. Now, are we going to get our act together or what?
I ain't got any semolina, it's custard.
Custard? Look, it's a Semolina act, pal. It's in the contract.
Custard, semolina, what's the difference? All they're going to do is roll round the floor and then get someone to lick it off.
All right. Custard. But we're looking at another $2.50 a head and a round of toasties, or a whiff older genitalia.
All right. Listen, Fraser, you've got one grossly overworked and unhappy workforce on your hands. If you don't get your ass down here pronto, you're going to end up with a mutiny.
We must go! We must go! We must go!
Quiet! Ladies and gentlemen, what you have all been waiting for, I give you sweet delights!
Leisure magnet. What about the surgery again? Always on call.
Staff troubles?
What else? Yourself?
A rather sinister run of events. We've had a spate of cases, all in 1 week, of men having had their fingers chopped off.
Shocking. Still, could be worse, I suppose. Look at that Mrs. Bobbitt cut her husband's dinger off and chucked it in a field. Would you do that to me?
No. I'd keep the dinger and chuck you in a field.
Cheers.
not the big issue.
Crime is the only big issue.
I've asked you all in informally. And I stress informally. For a wee drink and a chat. Doubtless, you'll have heard on the grapevine that I'm retiring. Nothing sinister. Health grounds. Heart like a walnut. Bloods in my boots like a stagnant newborn. Occupational hazard. You do well to keep that in mind, because the hunt is on for my successor.
Sorry I'm late, sir. Only there was a...
help yourself to a drink. Obviously, since I'm retiring, I don't give a toss who gets the job. But I felt I owed it to you lads to let you know what the governors are looking for. They want someone who can wipe clean headlines like this in the national papers.
Gas prices to rise by 4%.
No, the one above Tierney. Scots drug abuse costs £1 billion a year. Drugs, Neds, violence, sleaze. A word is out for a hard man at the top, even if he's a woman. Back to basics, squeaky clean, of sound habits and sound liver. Right, I've told you what they're looking for. It is up to you to provide it. Good luck, and cheers.
Cheers. Cheers, sir.
A word, McKenna.
Sir?
I don't know much about you. You are the wild card in the pack. Tell me, what do you hope to achieve in the police force?
Achieve, sir? I want to rid the streets of the scum, vermin and maggoty riffraff who seek to corrupt our children, sir.
I see. You drink?
No, sir.
You should. I believe you're having a spot of trouble with this leisure spiv on the south side. What's his name?
Hood, sir.
I'd sort that out if I were you. You don't want the cancer of a spreading empire spoiling your promotion chances.
Hood's no John Giotto, sir. He's a cheap Ned with aspirations. Strictly tomato jacket country. You know the sort, sir.
I do indeed.
Mrs. Barrett's here for your supper engagement, sir.
Ah. Excuse me. Present from the wife. She certainly knows what suits me. Oh, yes.
Sir.
Never again. Never, ever again.
That's what I said last week.
No, this time I mean it. I'm not going to do another thing.
Yeah, pal. Couldn't give us a horn with this, could you?
Yeah, all right.
Right, you say. It's a nice wee room you've got going there. Good wee busy field to it, no?
Yeah?
Take a sartorial tip from me. Only tossers wear kilts.
Thanks.
Still, you don't mind when it's for yourself, do you?
Oh, it's not for me. I don't own the place.
You don't? What, you mean the owner's AWOL on a Saturday night? Nothing personal, pal. But you are a grade A cheeky birdie. Right. Here. Give me a call if ever you fancy a change. I'm into all sorts, you know.
Oh, thanks.
After all, why do someone else's dirty work? You know what I'm saying? Ciao. For now.
Yeah. Ciao. Oh, no.
Everyone okay?
No. I'm filthy, and I'm due to meet Morag.
Well, it looks like your prayers are answered.
What do you mean?
She called to cancel. Couldn't wait any longer. Some people are born lucky.
Business. It's booming Moherin. How about you?
You know me.
I'm a martyr to her. One shake of the napper for the biblical option. Or a rapid wee nod for I will pay my debts option.
I hate to spoil your sense of well-being, Hood, but rumour has it there's a power struggle down at the cop shop.
What do you mean?
The old plods for the off. And all the vibrant young plods are racing to get their arse to this Parker Knoll. Now, that makes them dangerous. So you mind how you go.
What are you telling me for, Mulheron? You've never done me a favour in your puff.
Because at times like these, the fraternity has to close ranks and rise above petty differences. It's called tradition, you ignorant doze of skitters.
Beat it, you tube.
Is there anything wrong?
Just business talk, my love puppy. Morag back yet?
It's only 1 a.m.
I didn't ask for a time check.
She's your daughter, Fraser, no mine, and she's over 21.
That's what worries me. It's harder to keep tabs on her nowadays. Out there in the bar room of life with all the creeps sniffing about and... Is she with Wayne?
How should I know?
I thought she was with Wayne. Where's my pistol? You seen my pistol?
I threw your pistol out.
Why?
Because it didn't go with the curtains. Why the bloody hell do you think I threw it out? It was loaded and unlicensed, and you were careless with it. When I found it rattling around in the tumble dryer in the pocket of your golf slacks, I thought, right, out that bloody thing goes.
Just as well. I'd have shot him right through the bollocks.
Shoot who through the bollocks?
Guess. That's me away to my bed.
Are you on your hobby horse again?
Never mind that now. Have you been out with Morag?
No. I've been earning a living. For the both of us. What the hell's wrong with your face?
Mulheron's been on the phone. The plods are on the sniff.
Mulheron? Well, why would he do you any favours?
I don't know. The plods are on the sniff. Mulheron doing me favours. No wonder I get nervous. That's why I don't need any aggravation from the likes of you.
Listen, mate, it's the likes of me that's held your club together for the last 12 hours, and don't you forget it.
Well, if you don't like it, you know what you can do.
You ungrateful sod. Any more talk like that and I'll leave you to it and set out on my own.
Well, that suits me brilliant, because I don't like my daughter sharing a house with an ex-con.
We're both ex-cons.
That was in a different life. I'm posh now. I live in a world of sophistication, of five-star hotels, places where they fold the corner of the lavy paper into a wee V at the end, just to bring a touch of elegance. That's the life I want for her.
It's not my fault if Morag prefers me to you.
She does not prefer you to me. And if she was here right now, she would tell you that herself.
Hello? What, 1 a.m. and still vertical? Hello, sexy.
I rest my case.
Oh, by the way, sorry I didn't make it for a drink tonight, only had something else on.
Ah, doesn't matter.
In fact, that's why I came back. Wanted to make it up to you. I want to take you out for breakfast.
Breakfast? I forbid you to go to breakfast with that geriatric Jack the Lad.
Don't be an arse, there's a good chap.
I mean it. You two set foot over that door, don't either of you bother coming back.
You don't mean that.
Well, I know I don't, not with you, but I do with him.
Well, Wayne, what's it to be? Whose side are you on?
Well, now I know who my real friends are.
Oh.
Well, that's nice.
Enjoy yourself, Todd. That bravado gesture's going to cost you dear.
Well, here's another one to be getting on with. Cheers. enjoy putting the whammy over on your old man back there? He's been asking for it. Thanks.
Yeah, there's nothing like a futile gesture for helping you get even with life, is there?
Not so futile, I hope.
Oh, careful. I have an infectious skin disease.
What?
I'm allergic to chat-ups. They make my flesh crawl. Well, nothing personal.
So you going to tell me then?
Tell you what? We're here, by the way.
You know what I mean. When did you change your mind and decide you really like me after all?
I didn't change my mind. I've always liked you.
Oh. Well, I know the boyish charm's getting a bit gnarled round the edges, but it's nice to know I can still attract.
Hi. I just... Well, I don't like you in that way, that's all. It's nice to have you as a friend.
A friend? Oh, lovely.
Oh, don't be like that. I just don't want any emotional complications, that's all.
I agree. Let's keep our emotions under wraps and just use our bodies.
You really haven't got the hang of this new man lark, have you? Now, come on, come and meet the gang and have the best early morning breakfast in Glasgow.
I don't think so, Morag.
Why not?
I know this isn't very 90s, but I can only be friends with a woman if I don't fancy her. And you don't fall into the right category. Enjoy your breakfast.
Hey, Morag! Hey, Morag!
Yeah, I'm coming.
Where is she? What are you done with her?
Curb crawling's illegal, or didn't you know that?
I asked you a question.
I stuffed her in a coal sack and I dumped her in the Clyde.
You're a sick man, Todd. Don't think I don't know your game.
For the last time, Fraser, my relationship with Morag is purely platonic. I've taken her to lunch, I've bought an occasional drink. But not once have I ever laid a finger on her, right?
Exactly. The Weasley's trick in the book. Be nice to her. Next thing you know, her guard drops, then her drawers follow suit.
What?
You forget, Todd. I wasn't always a happily married man. I used to enjoy myself too, no?
Listen, Fraser.
Hi, Wayne! We're going skinny dipping. Are you coming?
No, I think I'll give that one a miss, Morag.
Nice lads. Rugby club types, unlike you.
Go and blow your chanter.
No more heroics. Get in.
No.
I said get in.
No, I'm tired of doing your dirty work for you, Fraser. That's all I've done ever since I've come up here.
Well, if you hadn't stiffed the London mob, you wouldn't have to stay up here. Just be grateful I gave you a job and a roof over your napper for old time's sake. Don't you forget that.
3 years in Wandsworth, Nick. Sharing a cell with you. How could anybody forget that?
Keep your voice down. There's posh folks talking about here trying to pick up bits. You'll get me a bad name.
Well, you won't have to worry about that anymore, Fraser, because tonight has taught me a lesson. If I can run your business for you, I can run one of my own for me. I'm off.
Go then. You think I can't run my empire without you? Excuse me while I guffaw loudly. Ha! I was a 2-ulcer leisure magnet while you were still chittering under a crispy blanket in B-wing.
Chittering?
Believe me, son. You walk out on me, you're making the biggest mistake of your life.
Don't play the emotional blackmail card on me, Fraser. All right, maybe I haven't got a home to go back to. Maybe I've got no one to go back to. But I don't have to be your skivvy neither. I can get by on my own. I get offers, you know.
Everybody gets offers when they're working, Todd. Funny how they dry up when you're unemployed.
Oh, go and work, you dick.
Tit!
Chitterer. tell to pack it in. We'll tell what would happen.
I'm sorry! I'm sorry!
Get the gear.
No! Oh no, please! Please, no! No! No!
Oh, that takes me back to your days of innocence. It's all right, McKenna. Everything's under control. Come on, Tierney.
Sir! Sir!
What is it?
Sir, look. They've cut his finger off.
Oh, no, another one. Get some ice from yon restaurant and rush him up to hospital pronto. Whatever happened to good old-fashioned bottlings?
No censored edition, sir.
This should have been my call, so how did you get here first?
I played dirty. Let's face it, you have to, haven't you? All's fair in love and promotion, eh?
I want his job, Tierney.
So do I. Watch your chips don't get cold.
Another one? That's 4 this week. Well, did they manage to sew it back on? Well, the word's going round, man. The staff are crapping it. I mean, they go out, quite the thing, with a full set of digits. And the next thing you know, they can't hold a fag, never mind a paintbrush. Well, I'll try and find somebody to do it, but it's not going to be easy. I'll have to be pretty desperate to take on a job like this. I'll call you back. Who is it? Ruff, 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 ruff. I'll just be a minute. Ruff, ruff. Get down here, get back.
Wayne Todd. We met last night.
Are you on your own?
Yeah. What's that for?
You know what it's like? I get a lot of, professional jealousy, me being in show business. You know? Come on in, come on. Take a seat. Ta. Would you like a coffee?
Yeah.
So would I. Bastard, innit? See, I'm just back. Drove all night taking sweet delight to sunny Oban. I hate the Highlands. It's all that air.
You could do with some of it in here. This place is disgusting.
You should talk. You look like crap. You mean sleeping in a hedge or something?
Yeah. Look, enough of the pleasantries. Let's get down to business. Can you give me a job or what?
A job? Well, now.
Honest to God, Ina. Busy, wasn't it? See if Wayne hadn't helped you behind the bar.
Oh, lovely boy, that. I'll be well spoken.
Morning news. All set for another sparkling day at the Fun Palace.
What are you doing here?
Where's Wayne?
Wayne and I had professional differences which culminated in me booting his arse out the door.
Henceforth, I'll be assuming his duties.
You can't assume his duties. His duties involved work.
Aye, and being pleasant to people, that rules you out in 2 counts.
I wouldn't bang on about rules if I was you. By rights, you should be sitting under your budgie cage with a tartan rug over your knees waiting for hypothermia. It's only my being a humane bastard that keeps you on.
I rest my case.
Rest your gub. That'll suit us all better. Now, if you'll excuse me, I have a fun pub to run. Yes?
Pint of lager, please.
Maureen, this lager's off. Where's the cellar key?
On the hook.
Where's the hook?
Right here.
Where's the cellar flap again? You sort it. I'll need to answer this phone.
I'll give you 1 more week and you'll be begging Wayne to come back.
Garbage. This'll be him now, begging for his job back, more like. Fraser Hood Leisure, how can I help?
You can help by getting your arse into gear and getting down the moat house now, Hood.
Hey, boss, squash is a piss game. You can't hit the ball.
There's a bigger ball in the Puma bag.
I can't go anywhere, Mo Hennon. I've got a business to run.
If you want to keep your business, Tube, you'll get down here pronto. This is an emergency meeting, high-powered.
How high-powered? Who's going to be there?
The big boys. Savvy?
Ida. Hold the fort. I have an executive business meeting to attend.
He's not going, is he? We need more hands, not less. We need help.
I'll get help, name a god. That's what the meeting's about. Business folk. Helping one another.
Thank you, gentlemen, for turning up so pronto to this extraordinary meeting. I'll just effect some introductions for them misses as don't know the rest of yous. There's Gus, stiffs are us Mulrooney. Gus handles the body disposal concessions for the west side of the city, from Byers Road as far out as Knightswood. Good to see you, Gus. Next to Gus, Mal Pies Spinetti. As you know, Mal is Mr. Glasgow when it comes to mutton pies and untraceable small arms. Next to Mal, Insurance King Tomo, our very own Mr. Arson. Good to see you out, Tomo. Sonny McKhie, who does uppers, his sister Sadie, who's into downers. And finally, the Crown Prince of Cheese Toasties and Explosives, your very own Huey Neri. Oh, aye, and Fraser Hood, who runs a pub. Now, as you know, the week's event has been serious. The busies, prompted by selfish motives of personal advancement, has been getting tore right into the business community. Innocent touts, blaggers, dealers, club owners, has all been subject to persecution. We have tried the usual methods of negotiation, but they're not taking any backhanders. It's a changing world, gentlemen. And that is why we must renew our commitment. Gentlemen, solidarity.
Oh. Who's the empty chair for?
I was coming to that. We are awaiting a new addition to our community. In fact, a Mr. Constantine Kelly, who'll be running the up-and-coming fly posting game.
Am I late?
Constantine, bang on cue. Welcome. Cheers. I'd like you to meet some of the most influential businessmen in our fair city.
Is that a fact? Oh, you Fraser Hood?
Me? Aye.
I'm Ronnie Kelly's boy. Mind Ronnie? You shared a billet with him in Peterhead.
Aye, so I did. Sorry to hear about the incident with the metal crusher.
Ah, how would have wanted it? But he always had a good word for you, man.
Did he?
Ah, well, enough of the social niceties, eh? Now, Constantine, that's a wee bit of a mouthful, isn't it? What do your friends call you?
I haven't got any friends. We you can call me Fingers.
9 fingers. That's all there is to it. £1 a go. Easy dough.
Easy maybe. What's the catch?
Catch? Catch? I'm offended.
Oh, hang on. Look, I may be desperate, but I'm not stupid. People get hurt down in London doing this sort of thing. What if I end up doing someone else's patch?
Listen, I don't know what you're used to down in London, but up here, we pride ourselves on our friendliness, right? Right. You see, my house is a hotbed of shortbread and country jigging, you know. Are you in or are you out?
I just don't want any aggravation, that's all. This van insured?
No, but that doesn't concern you. This'll be your transport.
That?
That belonged to Graham Aubrey. Mind you, it was a wash machine at the time. See ya.
Come. Do you know why I wanted to see you, McKenna?
Are you inviting me to guest, sir?
No need. The graph here tells its own story. Tierney's in the lead with 22 nicks. McGuffey's on 18. Callum's on 16. And you are bringing up the rear on 15. McKenna, if this was a Premier League, you'd be fighting relegation.
Isn't that a rather crude way of measuring policing efficiency, sir?
Oh, yes.